Hello and welcome to Millennial Stitchers. I'm Sarah and I am so glad that you are here and that you have found this channel. If you're new, which you probably are, welcome. So happy that you're here, and if you're not, you're a real OG because it's been a long time since I posted, like 2 years-ish, something insane. I have a little bit of an explanation, but not completely. I have a lot to go over with you guys today, so I think I'm just gonna jump right in. If you've been on the channel before, you know we had a pretty step-by-step thing that we went through, but because I disappeared for 2 years, I think I owe you guys a little bit of an update. First thing is, I am going to be doing this format a little bit differently. I used to spend so much time trying to edit these videos. I don't think it was worth it. It just kind of made it so that filming wasn't as enjoyable for me. So I'm just gonna kind of film, and whatever we get is what we get, and that's what's gonna be posted, and it'll be okay. Hopefully it's okay with you. So hopefully. Anyways, so first things first, I do have bronchitis. So I'm gonna be doing a lot of talking. Hopefully I don't cough too terribly much. I apologize in advance for that. This is also my first time filming in this setup. I'm actually standing instead of sitting. So I'm probably gonna be moving around quite a bit. So sorry about that, if that's something that bothers you. So our first stuff today is just gonna be life updates, kind of a, why did you drop off the face of the earth? I will tell you. So the last time I filmed was November, November 2021, I'm pretty sure. I watched that's the cat, excuse him, playing with a poof ball. Was November of 2021, and Thanksgiving had just happened, and life was about, I'm trying to think of an appropriate way to say it, life was about to hit the fan for me. If you knew me then, I'm a teacher, special education teacher, and I got pulled from my placement over Christmas break, got put into early elementary, and I'm a middle school teacher. So in all actuality, it put me in a really poor mental place, and I wasn't stitching, and I was crying a lot, and I didn't have a lot of excuse me, time to spend filming videos and stitching and stuff. So I was in a really bad mental place, and that's kind of the big reason I disappeared. Also, if you have been here since then, you know that my grandmother was sick. My grandma did pass away January of 2022, so it had been kind of all at the same time. So moved schools, grandma passed away, all at the same time. So that was my grandma on my mom's side, not mama, not to be confused. In case you've been watching, I didn't want anybody to like be confused. So that was my grandma who had been sick. So we were able to spend Christmas with her though. So that was really nice. It was nice to be able to do that. And also, I completely forgot about this. I'm gonna jump over here and grab this just so I can tell you guys this real quick because it's pretty impactful to me. I actually have it just sitting right here. Speaking of my grandma. So my grandma was an avid cross stitcher. We used to talk about cross stitch all the time. And there was one piece that she couldn't finish. And so the day that I saw her for the last time, I asked her if I could finish her last project with her. So I'm going to do that. Here's what she had so far. I haven't ironed this. I actually haven't even taken it out of this old bag since I brought it home because I just haven't been ready yet. I feel like this is gonna be like an emotional thing for me, so I just haven't been ready yet, and that's okay. But we're both gonna be stitching about half of it. So this is what she had. So she kind of has the outline of the angel and the kids, and then down here is gonna be rocks, and then obviously I need to finish filling in the children and the angel. And when this is all done, I'm going to use cross stitches that my mom has, like completed ones, to sign both of our names on the bottom. So this will be a really memorable piece for me. It's gonna be the only piece that my grandma and I were able to do together. So really excited about that. I just need to be in the right kind of state of mind to do that. So that's been kind of just sitting over on the shelf, but that's okay. So that was a big thing. You may also notice we are in a new location. That is because Nathan and I bought a house. Woohoo! We've rented the whole time we've been together, and we finally bought a house. Yes, in this market we did. I'm going to show you some pictures on the iPad, just kind of as we go through today, but that was us on closing day. We were very excited. We love this house. And of course, we bought a house, so of course we have more animals, right? I was thinking about what do we have. So instead of maybe telling you all the new guys, I think I'm just gonna tell you what we have now, if that sounds good. So we don't have any rats right now. We've kind of lost everybody, and with moving the house, and we also have another dog now, so it's just been a lot. So we don't have any rats right now. We plan to get them again in the future, just not right this second. So I'm gonna show you, we do have Littlefoot and Moshi still, so those are the two lizards. And then we have Suki still, of course, the queen bee. So there's Suki. And then we adopted this handsome fella. His name is Bowie, and you will probably hear him in the background. He is quite clingy, and he loves mom. And then, of course, we've got Miss Copper. This is just a little video I took the other night. She was dozing off while I was loving on her, but she is happier than she has ever been in her whole life because we recently, back in, I think it was May. It's been about a month, the beginning of May. We brought home this little cutie pie from the animal shelter. This is Junie. That's Nathan holding her. That's a little clip or a little snippet from a video. She is like the apple of my eye right now. She's a little pit bull mix puppy. We've always wanted a pitty, but that is her being my cross stitch buddy, sitting with me while I do one of my WIPs. So things have been a little hectic here, trying to figure out how to raise a puppy. She's about 7 or 8 months old now. She's a rescue, so we don't really completely know. But it's been an adjustment trying to move and adopt a puppy at the same time. Was it the best decision? Maybe. So yes, that's our pets right now. Love them very much. Hopefully they remain quiet for the rest of this video. I keep looking down because I have notes. There's no way in chance I'd remember all of this to record. So right now I am back at the middle school where I need to be. I'm a middle school gal. So I was there last year. I had the best year ever. I just love all my kids. It was actually kind of cool because I got the kids that I had before. I actually got them last year, and I get them again next year. I'm so excited. Had the best co-teachers. So I do special education inclusion, so I get to actually teach in their English classes. It's amazing. I have the best school ever. We call it like the hidden gem of our city because it's amazing. And then of course I have a craft room now. I'm so excited about it. There's stuff over here and stuff back here, and my little chair here, and then stuff for the cats is over there at the end. I don't want to move the camera right now, but if you're interested in a craft room tour, you just gotta let me know down there in the comments, and I'll be happy to give it to you because I'm like pretty proud of it. This was the first thing I moved. Spent probably looked like solid 2 weeks moving the craft room. The rest of the house, we were like, move it quickly. Yeah, I'm a little extra. I'm sorry. a little different than most floss tubers. I'm very excited to be back, if you can't tell. The cats are getting ready to tussle over there, I feel. So if you hear noise, that's why. Bowie likes to get behind stuff and jump out at Suki. She doesn't appreciate it. So that is all the big stuff for life updates. Again, you want a craft room tour? Leave it down there in the comments. But look at these pegboards. I just love it so much. Love it, love it, love it. I'm just really excited because all of my stuff's organized now for like the first time ever. I realized, first of all, I hoard patterns. I am a pattern hoarder. Yes. Also fabric, thread, everything. I do finally have a DMC organizing tool. Cost me a good bit of money to make it, but I've used it. So that's what matters, right? Right. Okay, so I'm just gonna jump in, go ahead and get into my WIPs because, are you ready for this? I have a rotation now. That's right. I'm no longer just stitching on one project at a time. Mainly because I thought I was going to pull out my hair stitching on one project, because I will show you the project that was making me want to cry. Not because I don't love it so much, but oh my goodness gracious. It's a lot of the same, and I love it. I can't wait to hang it up in my house. Whew, I feel like I've been stitching barns for my entire life. So it is Quilty Barn Mix and Match by Lori Holt. So that is the beautiful pattern. Light's kind of hitting it, sorry about that. It's so cute. But all of these barns are the exact same, except for obviously the quilt on the inside. Let me tell you, I really do feel as if I've been stitching this for a lifetime. But this is what I have so far. I have a table here and I'm kind of having to reach across. I'll probably have to change this in the future, but this is what I have so far. I did a quick iron on this, guys. I'm not done with it, so I didn't want to press it too much, but I'll get up close so you can see. I mean, the barns are like super cute. It was just getting to be a lot of the same thing because I was working only on this for months and months and months. So I love this. It's so cute. I think I'm just gonna try to work like a little bit on it each week, you know, put in a couple hundred stitches, but not make it my only piece, obviously. So I think I'm gonna start down in this corner next, especially when I'm feeling like just doing some fill-in. This is on an Aida cloth that is hand dyed. Unfortunately, I didn't write it down, so I don't know what it is, but it is a hand dyed Aida for Quilty Barns. So that is the project that has the most progress on it for my currents. But I do have some others to show you. I'm actually working on 4 projects right now. I know, shocking, I know. Okay, our next project, let's see, which one is this? Oh, this is, that was the cats, in case you heard that. This is Moroccan Lanterns. This is by Vivsters on Etsy. So, this is my current progress on that. It's gonna be so cool. Look how the light hits it. So that's my progress. I'm gonna show you what the actual pattern looks like. Now, this picture, I'm gonna be honest, is not the best. They don't have any pictures of the actual stitch, but this is what it's going to look like. So it's humongous, it's really big. But when I've seen people stitch this, because it's not like my normal thing, right? But when I've seen people stitch it, it's like the colors in this, when the light hits it, it just is totally, I have a needle in there. Oops. The light hits it and it looks like the lanterns are lit up. I've never seen that before in a cross stitch, so I'm excited. So here's that one lantern. So I'm gonna show you when they're together. So see, that's just that one lantern. And then over here, you're able to see where that green is starting right here. So I have a long way to go on this one, but believe it or not, I'm working on this on my tablet in markup XP. And I'm going to tell you, because it doesn't look like that much, but there is actually 4,200 stitches in this so far. So it is more than meets the eye. I will definitely say that. Let me stick my needle back in there. These Pat Carsons, you don't want to miss those. All right. Excuse me. All right. 2 more. All right. I pulled them both up at the same time. So the next one, I'm calling it a WIP. I've gotten all of the stuff ready to go for it, but I actually haven't put in my first stitch yet. Listen to the cat banging on the wall. Excuse him. It's a Mill Hill kit though, and I've never actually done one of these. I have a couple of them. I love them. So this is actually Honeybee. Look how cute that is. Oh my goodness gracious. Look at that. He's done banging the wall now. Excuse him. I actually paused this video before I started because he was doing that. He's an attention seeker, I'm telling you. So I separate all my floss for the first time and put them on cardboard bobbins because I have a bunch of them and I never use them. So I put my floss on there. I've got my beads, got my perforated paper, and look at the button that comes with this one. So cute. So cute. So that I'm calling a start because I have all my stuff ready to go for it, but I haven't actually put a stitch in yet, but I will. I'm ready to roll on it. Okay, my last stitch that I'm working on, and the one that I'm not focusing mainly on because I'm not doing that now, but the one that I've been stitching on the past 2 days is called Strawberry Harvest by Stitches Throughout the Years. Now, this is a little confusing, I'm gonna be honest, because someone sells it on Etsy, but it's not Stitches Through the Years, but it's a digital download. I think it's somebody has permission to do it. So here is the pattern. It's so cute, but it's not like anything I've done before. It says keep life simple on it. I need to remember that because I don't always keep life very simple. Here is my progress. I'm so excited. I love it. So there'll be strawberries on the vines like you saw, but down here at the bottom, look at the strawberries. Oh my goodness. I love this so far. So this is on linen, and so is losing my train of thought. So is the Moroccan Lanterns. That's on linen. I ventured out now. I went to a cross stitch retreat last year at Salty Yarns. I went to the October Jamboree, and you had to do linen for that. So I had to learn. I did have to learn, and I did, and I actually love it now. Of another obsession, things to buy, you know. Oh, excuse them again. If you have cats, I'm sure you understand. Okay. Take a breath. I talk really fast, and I don't mean to. I've heard some people say that they can't put my video in the double speed because it's like incomprehensible. Sorry. I am working on that. I just get a little excited when I talk about my stitching. So yeah. Okay. I am going to move into fully finished objects. FFOs. Guys, you see the smile on my face. That's because I'm really bad about not finishing projects. Matter of fact, I have bags of those that I just pulled out, like my project bags, full of folded up, fully finished projects, but I just don't ever actually finish them. but I really wanted to learn. I felt motivated and I need to learn. So in the past 2 days, I have finished 2 projects. I did my first framing. I framed it by myself. I'm so proud of myself. Okay, so here it is. It's not perfect. Okay, I know that. I know it's not perfectly centered. If I'm being honest, there was something over here I was trying to cover up. I just could not get a stain out. I'm not sure if it was a stain or just something in the hand-dyed fabric, but I couldn't get it out. So I tried to cover it up and it made it a little bit not centered, but it's okay. Honestly, like when it's hanging on my wall, you're not gonna be able to really tell. But this is A Year in the Woods, and it's the Fox. It was the first one they came out with by Cottage Garden Samplings. So, whoops, she's a beauty. I love it. Nathan helped me pick the frame out. You're getting my ring light in there, sorry. I'm trying to kind of turn to the side a little bit so you can see. And then our other one, which I really like how this turned out. I was so excited about it. I've had this stitched since 2019, sitting folded up in a bag. It's Spooky Pumpkins by Nonstop Stitch. Look at her. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I actually glued this like an hour ago, so I'm trying to want it to fall off. But it's glued on with magnets, so I can hang it up and maybe switch it out. I don't have to switch it out, but I can. So look at that. I love this project. It was so hard. I hate back stitching, but this one obviously needed it, and look at that. Oh, I just love it, but I love how it turned out. So I have fully finished projects now. I feel confident in my ability to frame now, so I think I'm gonna be finishing some more stuff. So that's all I have for finished projects. I have finished stuff in the past 2 years since I've been here, but I didn't want to pull it all out. I figured we would just kind of start fresh and move forward. But those 2 I did finish in the past like day, so I wanted to share them with you because I'm kind of proud of them. Okay, now we're gonna move on to haul. I just grabbed a couple of things. I've obviously bought many things over the past 2 years. Did forget to grab my fabric that I just bought though. So I'm gonna grab that real quick. That's a nice part about me being organized is I know where the stuff's at. Shoe, just like I said, a couple things. So the first thing is look at this little needle holder. How cute is this? It's from Hobby Lobby, but it's in a hoop. Isn't that so cute? It was super cheap, but I love it. I sit it next to my chair when I'm stitching. Another thing I got from Hobby Lobby is this. I'm using it as an orc container, and it actually looks like yarn, but it's got bees on it. Ah, so cute. So I just use this for my orts. All right, now I did recently go to a cross stitch shop when I was on a little weekend getaway with my good friend. So she was so gracious and drove me 45 minutes away to this cross stitch shop called Annabella's. You may have heard of them on Etsy. They have a ton of sales on Etsy. Had no idea, but I am so excited about it. Shoe, I did get some thread. I'm not really gonna pull that out because it's actually kitted up in a project that I'm getting ready to start. But I got fabric and I got 2 patterns from them. So the first pattern I got is called This Little Light of Mine. So it's from Prim Stitch, which is actually them. So how cute is that? This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. I just love it. I can't open it up any bigger because the pattern's right inside. But I just think that's the cutest. So I got that one. Then I also got another one of their patterns, and it has multiple patterns in it, but I got it for that little sampler in the back. It's called America, My Sweet Home. So that one is super cute. I'll probably stitch this one around the 4th of July next year. But I don't typically do like patriotic stitches, but I really liked this one when it was stitched up. So the display really is what pushed me over the edge to get it. And then I also got just some basic fabrics. So this is 36 count vintage country mocha, 36 count linen. This one is this one's 32 count platinum, and this one's 32 count platinum. So just different sizes, same color, different sizes. Okay, and then these my wonderful friend made for me. They are project bags, so I've got 3 of them, and they have the plastic on the front, but they've got little gnomes. Ah, so cute. These are the nicest project bags, and she makes them for us so we're able to like pick our fabric out and everything. So fun. This one's bee themed. And then this one is so cool. So we got this blue background, and look at all these crafty like mechanical birds. That one has buttons in him. So cute. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. Another deep breath. Now I'm going to move on to my plans. So I have activity plans, and then I also have stitching plans. So I'm going to start with activities. So the first big one that I want to talk about is Salty Yarns Retreat this year. So I actually wrote like a whole page of notes so I can fill you guys in if you haven't heard of it. So it is the Salty Yarns 2023 Jamboree. So I will be going for sure. I've already paid the deposit, so I'll definitely be there. I even talked to my principal about it already. I was like, hey, I'm gonna need these days off, which he's fantastic. So he was like, you go and enjoy yourself. But it is in Ocean City, Maryland. So we had a blast last year when we went. I'm gonna show you this quick picture. This was me in front of the hotel. I was living my best life, if you can't tell. We met another wonderful stitcher there, and we've become really good friends with her. So that has been amazing. I have some pictures, but I don't want to share them because I haven't asked their permission to put them on the YouTube. But the 2023 Jamboree, which you should totally join us for. I'm pretty sure there's still spots to sign up, so you should. It in total is $275 for the whole weekend. When you sign up, there's a $100 deposit due, and then you just have to pay the rest by September 1st. And the actual retreat is October 13th through the 15th, but you may want to get there maybe a day early so you can actually enjoy the beach and that kind of stuff. So I'm going to kind of give you a little rundown of what they're doing, again, because I am going to this. And if you go, I would so love to meet you. I'm trying so hard to get Laura from Stitching by the Shores to go. We'll see. You should totally comment though and tell her that she should go. Leave a comment on her video and say, please go to the Salty Yarns Jamboree. So on that Friday, the shop's going to be open from 10 to 4, and then there's a reception from 7 to 9 where you can meet everybody, get your goodie bag, which is awesome. The goodie bag last year was great. And then on the 14th, we have 2 classes, one from 9 to 12 and one from 2 to 5. And on the 15th, you have another class from 9 to 12. And then, of course, in the evenings, most people get together and stitch. So that's super fun. There are 2 designers coming this year. Michelle Gadajda from Under the Woolen Window Designs and Lisa Keschner from Prim's on Greenway. So if you guys do sign up, there is some stuff you need to bring. So make sure you get on their page and check it out. But you should go. It was so much fun last year. I can't wait. We were like itching to sign up. I was at a work conference when we got the memo that we could sign up, and I was like, hello, please sign me up. So you should sign up, please do. And if you do, let me know so we can meet up. That'll be so much fun. Okay, the next thing is kind of big news. I've never done this before either, but I am actually going to be entering into the county fair. I'm going to enter Strawberry Harvest. So I'm busting my butt to finish it, because I've got to get it entered this month. So my 2 friends and I that are local are going to go to the fair and enter our stuff together. So we're really excited about that. wish me luck. I'm gonna frame it myself and enter it. So it'll be a lot of new things, but that's okay. And then finally, I do want to put this into the atmosphere. I'm trying really hard to go to StitchCon next year. My friends and I here like decided that's what we want to do. So we're going to try to get in, all three of us. That way we can go together. But I think it would be so much fun. You guys have convinced me. Also, the opportunity to meet Pam and Steph. Yes, please. Yes, please. I would like to do that next year very much. As far as stitching plans, I do have plans. Shocking. Okay, so the biggest plan is from Plum Street Samplers. I have never in my life struggled so hard to find thread for a project before. Oh my goodness. I have gone to like so many stores trying to get thread for this, but I love it. So it's called This I Know. And it says, Jesus loves me, this I know. So cute. So I have the threads for it now. I will say that the dogs ate some of my thread. I was less than happy about that. But I'm ready to start this, like beyond ready. So this is on my short list of things to do. The next one that I want to start is Summertime, and I just cannot pronounce her name. It's CrocetteaGogoShop. It's on Etsy. It's called Summertime. How cute is that? I think I'm going to use some of that new fabric I got, probably the platinum. And the last one that is, oh, actually two more. This little light of mine, this one, I'm going to stitch for Nathan's mom. I haven't stitched her anything yet, so I think she'll really like that. And then this is the last one. So it is from the Just Cross Stitch Halloween 2023 Collector's Edition. It is the Skull Cat. I love him. I did a sugar skull like pull down project. It was beautiful by Satsuma Street, and I really want to do him. I've been eyeing him since the sneak peeks came out forever ago. So that is on my plans. All right. So the last part of this video is going to be our shout out section. So I have been watching a lot of Flosstube, a lot. So I have multiple people to shout out right now, but the first person I want to shout out, her name is actually Daphne, and she is on Instagram, and she has messaged me a few times to check on me after I vanished. And that was just like so thoughtful to me. Like, she messaged me a couple of times when I was really struggling. So shout out to you, Daphne. It means a lot. I really, really appreciate it. And when I decided I was gonna come back, I was like, I have to message Daphne and let her know. So I messaged you, and I really appreciate you. As far as other floss tubers, I will always shout out Laura from Stitching by the Shore because she's amazing. For one, I love her videos, love her personality. I love what she picks to stitch. And I would love to meet you at the Salty Yarns Jamboree in October, Laura, because I know you just went there. So come join us for this Jamboree because I would just love to meet you. Another super fun group is the Floss Boss and Cousins. Guys, if you haven't watched them, they're hilarious. Definitely check them out. The Sable Sisters, been watching them, and Two Needles Pulling Thread. I just love it. I've been watching so much Flosstube. It's crazy. If you're a Flosstuber, comment down below and let me know your channel so I can go check you out. I would love to know. And that's pretty much all I've got. Now I've got to clean my craft room back up after getting all this stuff out. To be honest, I have no idea how often I'm going to be posting. I would say once or twice a month, which I know doesn't sound like much, but it's either, or not once a month, I'm sorry, once a week or every 2 weeks. I said that in a really roundabout way, but either once a week or once every other week. We'll just see. I only want to post if I have stitching to show you. So I'm trying to crank it out, but it's still summer, so we'll see. But yeah, that's all I've got for you today. Welcome back to Millennial Stitchers. I'm a little out there. I know I can be a little loud, talk real fast. I apologize for that. I'm just kind of trying to get back in the swing of things. So I think I did pretty good not coughing. Probably gonna cough after I pause this and end it. But yeah, for now, I would love if you'd like this video. Comment down below and let me know if you've recently gotten any pets. And if so, what are their names? Because I need to know. And yeah, go ahead and subscribe to this channel so you can know when the heck I upload again. I'm also on Instagram, Millennial Stitchers there too. And if you message me, I'll probably answer you. So yes, anyways, I will see you guys next time. And again, really appreciate you being here. Welcome back.